Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading. A card's just come out for you immediately already. Strength, Leo, Sun and Pluto has come out. So yeah, fellow fire sign Leo there. I think that something is requiring a lot of your strength and fortitude at this moment in time. Maybe you're feeling strong, or maybe you're feeling the need to be strong. Let's see what else is coming out. More fire, Wand Princess, Fire Palace, and then we have Pentacle 10, Venus, Virgo, and Cup Ace, Water. So there's some really, really nice, I just get vital. There's a vitality coming through here with this energy. Some healing around the home, a sense that you've now got the strength and the motivation, or you will find that, I think, after the new moon, after some healing and releasing some stuff. After that new moon, I feel like you're going to get this real vitality and desire and strength to really do something. So, yeah, it's really exciting. And it does feel like it's something that's been there. It's been around for a while. It might have been something you're working on, or a relationship, or someone that you like. And it's kind of like being in, you know, I like them, but friend stage, or the same with I'm developing an idea, but I haven't kind of fully got behind it yet. And now it's like, boom, I want to be doing this. So, yeah, this is very exciting. So, Aries, I just need to say this is a reading for June the 1st through to the 15th. We are in Gemini season. There is a new moon in Gemini on the 11th. And this is a general reading, so just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. I'll talk more about that later on. And be sure to watch your sun, moon and rising sign to get the full picture of what is going on for you. So I think a lot of fresh ideas about bringing in some new stability, some new money. Very exciting. The Queen of Pentacles, yes. And looking at health, looking after yourself as well. Crossed by the Knight of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so there is this desire to make a very strong health change come in, starting something new, taking those first two steps with the Two of Wands. At the base, the King of Swords. Okay, so there is the need to be for some decision making here. We'll talk about this all in more detail. I'll just go through them quickly as I'm pulling them out. Justice, it feels like there's been some kind of rebalancing of relationships or a contract in the recent past coming in. Queen of Swords in the near future. Wow. Okay. So this is we have the King and the Queen of Swords. This could be a new relationship coming in where you're meeting. It's a meeting of minds, meeting on an intellectual level. You might find this person's mind very attractive, or you might find that you've got a lot in common with them, a lot of similar interests. So yeah, expansion of a social set perhaps. But also it feels like there's a compatibility here and a balancing of the masculine and feminine sides of the brain. The devil, you are presenting as the devil. Have you been burning the candle at both ends? Maybe the Seven of Cups. Perhaps you're feeling stuck and you're really motivated to you've got this real drive now to get beyond this. It's kind of interesting because you have the Queen of Pentacles and the devil. So they're talking to each other. The Ten of Wands, releasing a burden, and the Hermit as an outcome. So getting some real answers, I would say, some deep answers around what's going on. I feel like a lot of you, this is a real great time to start a new health regime. Let's see what's coming on the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you've got the Magician. So yeah, time to start something. But how is the big question. How? And I do feel like, interestingly enough, if you have been getting into some sort of bad habit or some sort of toxic relationship, or just evidence that there's been some bad decision making around relationship, and this can be relationship to self or relationship with someone else, could be a little bit of overindulgence. That's why we've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're feeling like the devil, feeling like kind of stuck, and for some of you, you might feel like the bad guy. I don't know why, I just got that in my head. So that's not for all of you, but just a message for some of you out there. But the Queen of Pentacles is like the antidote to the devil. So this is the situation, is that you need to find a solution to how you're feeling at this moment in time of where you're finding yourself in a bit of a funk or feeling a bit stuck. And the Queen of Pentacles does that, and it does relate a lot to do with money. So it could be to do with debt. It can be to do with health. It can be to do that money's not been stable, or it goes out before you, it goes out too fast. It can be all of these sort of things. And it's really coming back and grounding back down. And it's a caring energy that's coming in with this Queen of Pentacles, nurturing and caring your material needs and resources. So whether that's health, diet, home, just taking a break from stress release. The Knight of Wands is like go, 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 go. It feels like perhaps it's been too much on the go, and you just need to kind of come back down a little bit for the moment to regain your energy, because I feel like you're going to take off again pretty soon. With this other energy that's come through. And it might be that you've been, for some of this, it might be that you have been pushing for something, really kind of, determined, I want to do this, push, to the point where it's like you need to just take a break from that for the moment. But I do feel like there's multiple things happening. There's a lot happening for you. There's a lot of fire here, Aries, which is good. I feel like you'll be all fired up. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of revelations, things that you're going to want to be doing, but you do need to self-care. Be careful to come back to that. Two of Wands in your conscious mind. So there's a decision to start something new and leave something behind. And that can be exactly what we're saying, new patterns, a new cycle, a new habit. That's kind of, or it could be a new relationship, but it does feel the need for that to happen. So I think that that's kind of in your conscious mind. And with the Strength card, it could take a lot of strength. Like if the Devil card has been like a negative cycle or a negative pattern or a destructive pattern or a pattern where you can see it's actually been good and just been a lot of fun, but yeah, now there's a sense that you've got to get back on the horse and get back on the straight and narrow for a little bit, focus your energy back in. So that's why it's great we have the King of Swords right at the very base, because there is a decision pending about stepping into something new. You're wondering if you've got everything you need to be able to move forward, and you're being told in this reading that you do. And the King of Swords is the very rational, clear decision maker. He's very detached. He can look at things very rationally and so logically. And it is the sense that your mind is kind of pretty clear now about the type of action that you're wanting to bring in. And this is happening in the deep down energy here with this King of Swords. So that's great to have this clarity coming through for you. We have in the recent past the Justice card. So this could be new contracts. It could be a new soul contract with yourself. I'm kind of getting it could be, saying to yourself, I'm going to do this. I need to redo this. It can be new people coming in. So new soul contracts with other people, or joining new groups or organizations, finding new friends, expanding your social set, your social circle. With the Justice card, it can be legalities as well. But I feel like it's more to do with relationships, that there's a sense of balance coming in around that. So that feels really nice, because it feels like it's really connected to some friendship or friendship groups that are about to expand, and you're going to want to be with these people. You're going to want to get to know these people even more. So there's a sense of joy and healing that comes through with this, and a sense that an old cycle is kind of ending, to do with old daily routines or habits. So it's interesting because the Ten of Pentacles brings a lot of stability through. What this could be moving towards is wanting to bring more financial stability, more stability in terms of home and health or career as well. So there's this, I feel like you're kind of sitting on maybe a really good idea or motivation to do something, and it's just getting and gathering the resources and the energy to do that. But I feel like you will get fired up, because Mars does move into Leo, and that's after the new moon, and that is what's crowning you in this reading, the Leo, and that's going to be really great for you because it's activating that fire energy of yours as well. So it's going to get you real motivated, which is nice. In the near future, we have the Queen of Swords. So we have the balancing of the masculine and feminine, and it's kind of understanding that it's not just go, go, go. You have to make decisions. You also have to care and tend for your mental health, for your stress levels, for what's going on inside your mind. There is a sense that any fear or doubt or fear blocks are cleared. So the devil can just be pure fear about stepping into this as well. And so the Queen of Swords, what's good about her is her head is above the clouds. So she's understanding that there's between the two of these, your head's in the right place. And this can also be, like I said, a very compatible relationship coming through. But I feel like it's given you the green light to move ahead because with this thing that you want to do, because your head's in the right and very clear, very, very clear, which is fantastic. So you're presenting as the devil. We have talked about this. It can just feel a bit like blur, heavy, stuck, exhausted. It can be, kind of a bit like an energetic hangover or feeling like you're stuck, really stuck. So, I feel like if you're feeling like the devil or feeling like this energy, you're going to want to shake that off. You're going to want to address it. Something has kind of, again, the devil can be things like addictions, bad habits, stuff like that to do with money and health. So it can be all of that stuff. You're just going to want to break free of those shackles and those limitations, brush that off and step into something really positive here. Whatever that devil energy is feeling, kind of a heavy energy. So around you, in the energy surrounding you, have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of choices and options opening up. I mean, we are in Gemini season, so that's kind of with the fire and the air, what it's doing is creating a lot of options and opportunity for you. It's just a matter of, interestingly, that, now that the clouds, these are all sitting in the clouds. So it is that you're not sure about them. Some of them can be confusing or some of them can seem scary. And that's why you're seeing all these options and opportunities, but it could be a little bit of overwhelm with that, of like too much shut down, which is why it's great in the near future. You've got the Queen of Swords with her head above the clouds to see very clearly which of these choices that are in front of you, whether it's people or just a certain type of exercise regime or health regime or whatever that might be, whatever that is, being able to see really clearly which ones are right for you. So, and it can be people as well, relationships, or, this is good for me, doing something that is good for you. And for your greatest, because you're going to want it, not because someone's saying you should be doing this, it's because you're recognizing that this is something you'll want to do. So, releasing a burden, hopes and fears, releasing something that with that devil energy, it just feels like something's become very heavy, very stuck, maybe releasing a fixed idea about things, taken on too many responsibilities as well. I mean, the devil could be working too hard as well with the Ten of Wands. So feeling very responsible. So we do have the healing as well, which is very nice. And in the near future, so for the outcome, we have the Hermit and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of still in the contemplation stage about this. Even though you're still thinking, mulling, getting excited, generating ideas, I don't see you necessarily fully committing to it yet. I feel like you need to kind of go deep into this one, maybe spend some time alone, connect into your body's wisdom or your inner wisdom, and really go deep and find out what it is that you want to be doing. So it's not only like your head, but so you're getting, your head is clear, but it's kind of like I need to know on a deep cellular level that this is right for me. And so you've kind of got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and of where you are in this transition phase. But I feel like you're kind of heading in the right direction. You just haven't fully got both feet in that direction yet. And so this may require, interestingly, some discretion. It may be facing the inner saboteur and some sort of deception that has gone on. But it's really, the self-saboteur can be around restrictions. limitations, playing by someone else's rules. I don't want to do that anymore. But at the same time, maybe this is about renegotiating rules and limitations as well, and letting some stuff go, cutting some stuff out that you don't need anymore. So the Seven of Swords is a tricky energy because it is it has the opportunity to kind of trick you, which is why it's good it's right next to the Hermit, because the Hermit is the wisdom, the inner wisdom, whereas the Seven of Swords might be that little voice that's the inner saboteur. So just say, for example, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to give up eating sugar, just as an example. And so your inner wisdom, your body wisdom saying, yep, I'm going to do this for, I don't know, however 3 weeks or however long it might be. And that little voice in your head goes, do you really want to do this? There's a cake over there. You might want it. And so that's what that Seven of Swords can be like. It can be that inner saboteur. And that's why we've got the Strength card, that it's kind of like two opposing sides of yourself wanting to find the inner strength to step into this. So you will, it could feel like a test, but it is this inner resolve that comes out around this. And I do feel like this is going to be really good for you if you can stick to whatever this is. And, you know, it doesn't have to necessarily be hard. It could be leaving one relationship and moving to another, and you're not sure, or stepping into something new. You're not sure yet. So you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, joining the local chess club or something a little bit maybe different to that, but just a local group, or, you know, it's just a sense that you might be feeling, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And it could be also leaving some social media groups as well, just suddenly going, look, I don't want to be part of that group anymore, and I'm thinking of leaving. So it can be that as well, but I want to be moving into something else that feels more resonant for me. So it's kind of interesting. You've got the Magician, and it's a very confident energy, the Magician. It often reminds me of Aries, even though it's technically not an Aries card in my head. I think of it as Aries because it's like the first, it's number one. It's the starter, the fire starter. So it's like, if I got everything that I need, which I can see that I do, might need to just work on a few things, but how am I going to do this? How am I going to start? And so it's asking us a few questions about just the logistics of things and what you're wanting to bring in. But I do feel the Magician brings, like I said, a lot of confidence, a lot of inspiration, a lot of taking action, ready to start. So but it's saying that you've got everything that you need to do this now. You don't need anything else. So if there's any like little voices in your head going, oh, we haven't quite got this, or I haven't got that, or if you do this, then this will happen, it's saying no. With the Magician card, it's saying no, you've got everything that you need. There's infinite possibilities. Just because you shut one door and leave one energy doesn't mean that you are going to not open up to anything new. It's shutting the door, cleaning something out, releasing that, creating some space for the new, pretty much. I am at peace with my sexuality. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. So, I do get a lot of this is to do with your body, Aries. I don't know why. It says, I can release the past and forgive everyone. So we've had forgiveness twice. And I do think forgiveness and letting some things go might be a big theme that's coming through for you. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move into new glorious experiences. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do, walk away from that. It says, my life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. So that's also great. And this one is, my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. And that's what this devil energy could be, some negative thoughts. So I feel like, it is mostly dealing with your head. And that's why it's so great. You've got this clear head coming through. to help this clear mind. And if this isn't you, it's someone around you that can see things very clearly and can help guide you. And if they're around you, it's showing you that you can find that within yourself as well. So let's see what else is coming through for you in terms of the charm, Aries. What do we have? What is this? Let's see. Oh, wow, a little bicycle. So that's really, really cute. Reminds me of, oh, sorry, that's my timer. Reminds me of being a child, but it's about a journey, and it's about enjoy the ride are the words that I've got. Enjoy the ride. It can be around releasing the past and stepping into the future. It's a joyful journey of riding your bike and connecting back into the inner child. There's some inner child healing as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just such a lovely little bikes might be special significant to you. Maybe you had memory around riding a bike or an injury or some sort of trauma when you were a child, or joy around riding a bike. Maybe it's saying some of you should start cycling again. But it's like, get back on the bike, get back on and start, you know, if you've had a fall or if something bad has happened, get back on and keep going, keep going, keep going. So that's kind of, I feel like it's a little joyful journey, and your inner child's going to be happy with this, but it does require releasing a lot of stuff as well. So that's it, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where I'm going to find out what else you need to know, pull some clarifiers for this part of the reading. And then we didn't look at the recent past with justice, did we? Hold on, I just realised that. So in the recent past, we do have justice, which is a sense of, did we do it or not? I can't remember. It's balancing out relationships and new soul contracts. I think we did. Okay. Anyway, so, but I'm going to pull some more clarifiers. So if I missed anything, it will be in the extended reading. And we'll also see what else is coming in with this Queen of Swords, this clarity. The path is open now. What is coming in the near future and the future beyond. We'll also pull some cards for career, money, love and relationships, and specifically focus in on that. So I'd love it if you come over to the extended. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment if you enjoyed this content and would like to support the channel, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.